It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath, oh Lord, in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. Yeah. Great are you, Lord. Amen. Hello, someone. Good day to you out there. You're welcome to this guitar masterclass. My name is Jerry Abah, and it's a great privilege and honor for me to be your instructor in this very class. We're going to cut through all the fluff and just go straight to the basic things that you need to get up and running as a guitar player, as a worship leader who desires to be able to play an instrument alongside your worship leading, or even if it's just for your personal family worship time, devotional time, whatsoever your expectations, this is the right class for you. And I believe that you will not be disappointed. As we proceed, I will be demonstrating what you need to know using this acoustic guitar in my hand. But in subsequent sessions, I'll be moving over to this electric guitar that you see over here. This is very, very similar to the acoustic guitar in terms of how it's been played and the functionality and also the features that it has on it, such as 6 strings on the electric, 6 strings on the acoustic. The same thing with the chord formation and fingering positions, such as the way you hold chord C or the chord of F on the electric is the same as that of an acoustic guitar. Also, just for the sake of differentiating what we have, the different types of guitars, I also have a bass guitar to my right over here. Now, as you can see, the bass guitar has thicker strings and also is way heavier, and the shape also slightly different from the acoustic guitar and the electric guitar. So it's completely different in how it's being played. So for those who are interested in learning the bass guitar, check out our bass guitar masterclass on our YouTube channel or on our website. You will get exactly what you need to get you started as a bass guitarist. All right, let's proceed. So, first things first, when you're playing the guitar, you're expected to use your 10 fingers, and then your right hand is used for strumming, plucking, or picking, as the case may be, depending on what style of music, the genre of music you are trying to play at that moment, while your left hand holds the chords in place, and then your thumb supports the 4 fingers in the front, holding the strings in position on the fretboard. This is called the fretboard, okay? And then these various lines here separates the fretboard into various frets: fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, fret 5, and so on. Okay? Also, your acoustic guitar, basically, this is called the bridge. This is called the sound hole. These are your strings. These are the frets and the fretboard itself. And then these are your tuning pegs or tuning machines, whichever way you choose to call it. So that's basically the various parts of the acoustic guitar. And then up here we have some volume control knobs and fine tuning, and also there's an effect. This acoustic guitar is a special one, so it has various useful essential features for a performing guitarist on it. And also you can connect it to electric here. So this is basically referred to as an electroacoustic guitar, because it's an acoustic guitar, but you can connect it to an amplifier through this jack port over here. Okay, having said that, I mentioned earlier on that there are 6 strings on the guitar. I expect you taking the course on acoustic guitar or electric guitar masterclass to have gone through or viewed the videos that we posted on basic or foundations of music theory, where we explained the concept of keys and chords. So just for the sake of recapping, for those who don't know anything about music, if this is your very first time, we define music as a combination of sound put together one after the other to produce a harmonious, pleasant sound in the ears of the listener. So for that to happen, music has evolved over the years. And right now, there are 7 major keys in music, 5 sharps and 5 flats. So the sharps are considered as sharps when you are moving in an ascending order. Okay? When you have what we refer to as the chromatic scale, I will put a picture of it right now on the screen for you to have an idea of what that looks like, the chromatic scale. So when you're going in an ascending order from your left to your right, there are certain notes that are being referred to as the sharps, okay? And then when you're descending, that's moving from your right-hand side to your left-hand side, those same notes that were referred to as sharps, they become flats, okay? So when you take a look at the whole spectrum, you have a total of about 12 of them. And then when you add the 13th note, it becomes the octave note, a repetition of the very first note of the musical keys, which, based on the diagram, is key C. All right, moving forward. On the acoustic guitar, on guitars generally, you also have this knot, we call it knot, okay, or the main fret bar, which separates the tuning peg section, the head of the guitar, from the fretboard. So when you are holding your guitar, you don't hold anywhere on this side behind this knot here to have it produce sound, but rather you hold it on the forward side, which is where we have all of these. So let's lay some rules. We're going to number our fingers. Your left hand, your forefinger is finger 1, and then your middle finger is finger 2, your ring finger is finger 3, and then your pinky is finger 4. So in the chord charts that we're going to be working through shortly, once you see the numbers being assigned on the chord charts, just know which finger to apply at that very position. So finger 1, for the sake of our foundational class, finger 1 will cover everything that's on the first fret, okay? Over here, finger 1 covers that. And then everything you see on the chart, finger 2, which is your big middle finger, covers anything that's on any of the strings over here. Finger 3, which is your ring finger, covers fret 3, okay? Fret 1, fret 2, and fret 3. I'll try to zoom in as much as possible so that you can have a closer look at the fretboard and what my fingers are doing over there. And then finger 4 covers any note that falls on the 4th fret. That's how we're going to arrange them for the beginning section. And then if we decide to move it forward because of the key that we want to play in, it's going to look like this. So we've moved away from the first bar, the first fret, excuse me. We've moved away from the first fret and started from the 2nd fret, but we're still going to arrange our fingers in this same order. Finger 1 covers 1 fret, finger 2 covers another fret, finger 3 covers the next fret, and your pinky covers the next fret. All right? Now, let's quickly talk about tuning your guitar. You can find some electric tuners or a manual tuner either on Amazon or at Guitar Center, or you can find some virtually if you go to fender.com. You can find some free kind of tuner over there that you can make use of to tune your guitar appropriately. Or if you have a piano beside you, you have a piano in the house, or you have someone close to you who knows how to play the piano, ask them to help you play a corresponding note for each of these strings so that you can tune your guitar accordingly. So usually we tune the guitar from below, from the lowest string upwards. So the lowest string is string E. Okay? Followed by, and the string E, this is the control knob, the tuning peg that controls string E. So if it doesn't sound exactly within the range of how a high E above middle C on the piano sounds, okay? So try to have a piano as your reference point. If you don't have a piano, download a digital piano app so that you can make use of that. All right, so you have the E. The next one is B. Okay, string B. You can use your thumb to pluck each of these strings. And then that's followed by G, string G, followed by D. And after string D, we go to the next one, A. And the last one, we have a repetition of the very first string, E. So we have another E here. So strum everything together like this. Try to get used to how it sounds. E, B, G, D, A, E. All right? For those who are used to tonic solfa notation, this sound gives you a tonic solfa. An easy way to remember it is La, Mi, Do, So, Re, La. La, Re, So, Do, Mi, La. On the key of G, okay? If you're on the key of G, that's when that tonic solfa is applicable to help you remember what notes. La, Mi, Do, So, Re, La. On the open string, okay? Open string, you're not pressing on any fret, you're not touching any string, just play it open, okay? So that's how you tune your guitar. Now, let me quickly talk about strumming patterns. We have different strumming patterns. You can use either your thumb alone, or you can use your thumb and your finger one of your right hand, okay? The thumb's playing a supportive role to strum. And then there are certain patterns like flamenco or country or waltz that when you're playing them, you may need to use more fingers. You may do some picking where you have to use the other fingers to respond from below to the call that is being made by your thumb. So your thumb plucks a string above, and then your remaining fingers pick the other strings from below, like this. So that's another strumming pattern. So, but one of the most popular strumming pattern that we're going to use, we're going to be using the analogy of upward stroke and downward stroke. So it might become the short form of down. You see, when your hand is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? I will show you the exact notes that I'm holding on this side, but right now I'll just trying to explain what the strumming patterns will look like. So a very popular one that we're going to be using for the most of our beginner lessons is the down, down, up, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. you have to move your finger back up again to start another session of down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now, since you don't know how to hold any chord yet, let's just try it with the open strings. Let's go together. All right, let's go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Make sure that you're not applying too much pressure. Okay, as a beginner, you don't have to worry about playing too loud. Just play it soft enough for you to hear yourself, and be careful not to break your string. All right, because if you hit it too hard, you might end up cutting or breaking the string. So just go with me gently. As you grow in experience, you eventually know how to apply dynamics when playing, to play loud or soft, which is all part of your musicianship that we're trusting that you're going to learn in the nearest future as you continue with this course. All right. So now back to our left hand on the fretboard. Okay. Remember, we talked about the theoretical aspect where you have to hold. Each of these strings is labeled E, B, G, D, A, E. Okay, E, B, G, D, A, E. So if this is string 1 from below, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, and string 6. All right, so let's start from string 5. All right, can you remember the name of string 5? E, B, G, D, A. Okay, so string A, you go to string A. Now that we're on the key of A, which is string 5. All right, so if we are moving chromatically based on what you see on the screen, so from A, what's going to be the next note? A sharp or B flat. Okay, and then the very next note will become key B. All right, moving horizontally. And then after B, what's the next note? C. Key C becomes the next note. So this is where we're trying to get to. We're going to learn how to hold a few chords on the key of C. All right, so I want you to be patient with yourself. Take it slowly. If you need to rewind it again and go over it again as much as possible until you've perfected it. All right, a good thing is that we've zoomed in so that you can see clearly and be able to follow accordingly. We also have a PDF format of the chord structure, the chord diagrams uploaded on the site for you to download and follow. All right, so when you get to key C, use your finger 3. All right, use your finger 3 to hold key C. Finger 3, string 5, fret 3. Remember how we counted the fret? Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3. Now your finger is not exactly on top of the fret, but rather close to the edge of the fret, in the space between fret 2 and fret 3. That's where you position your finger to get the best quality of sound on your guitar. Always position your finger closer, moving closer to the edge, as if you're about to place the finger directly on top of the fret, but not on the fret itself, but rather this position right here, like this. All right, and then this is followed by finger 2, 2nd fret, string 4. These two, and then you use your thumb to strum them downwards, one after the other. So the next note is an open chord, an open note, okay? Which means you are not pressing anything there, you just play it. And then on string 2, you make use of finger 1. Finger 1 goes to string 2, fret 1. I repeat that again. Finger 1, string 2, fret 1. And then the last string, an open E. Make sure that when you place your finger 1 on string 2, it doesn't cover, it doesn't touch string 1. You should still be able to have string 1 ringing out loudly and smoothly like this. And then you strum everything. Make sure you're having 5 strings distinctively heard when you strum it down. So strum down slowly and gently like this. That's how you know that you are holding your key C in the right way. Now the next key we're going to learn how to play. Now, before we move to the next key, I just want to create an expectation. Your hands, your fingers, your muscles are going to hurt a little bit, okay? Some of you might develop some calluses. You see how my fingers are showing some signs of the strings. So usually we advise beginners to use nylon strings such as this one. These are nylon strings, but hey, if you prefer, go for the steel strings themselves. Get used to them once and for all, and you'll be good to go, okay? So, but don't worry, after a few weeks, all right, you're going to get used to it. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more your muscles, your hands, your fingers, everything get used to. Once you become familiar with how it is, it's no longer hurt. Rather, you've developed a muscle memory of how to hold your guitar, how to strum, and everything. So it just comes naturally to you. It no longer hurts. You won't even feel it. You won't even remember because of the joy of what you've accomplished, being able to play your guitar whenever you like, any song you like. All right, so the next key that we're going to work on is the key of F major. All right, so remember how we positioned our fingers for the key of C? This time around, finger 3, move it to string 4. That's one step lower. Now, if you look at the chart before you, there are 2 types of F key. There is a key F pattern at the top of the chart, and then I created an F alternative. I'm going to be teaching you the F alternative because it is a simpler way of playing your key F, and you don't have to strain your fingers and your muscle just to get the sound out of it. All right, that's why I prefer to use the F alternative rather than the F in black. So focus on the F in red for now. As you advance, as you grow, you learn how to use the F in black. All right, so finger 3, string 4, fret 3. Finger 3, string 4. All right, fret 3. 1, 2, 3. Followed by finger 2, string 3, fret 2. Finger 2, string 3, 1, 2, 3, fret 1, 2. Okay, like this. And then your forefinger, that's finger 1, goes to fret 1. But this time around, it's going to cover string 1 and 2 together like this. All right, so try to adjust it until you have your finger 1 covering both strings this way. If you look at your hand, you'll see 2 strings outlined on it. That means you are holding it correctly. All right, so it's better than trying to have you hold the whole of the whole bar like this at this time. All right, so just hold the 2 strings, 2 last strings below, followed by finger 2, finger 3. And you have the 4 notes. So this is your F. All right. This is your chord F. Back to C. Go back to F, C. So now let's practice moving between F and C briefly to get used to it. But then we're gonna add the third string, the third chord. All right, for us to be able to play a full song, moving around those three chords. All right. Now let's form a pattern of a simple time signature where we have 4/4. What that means is that you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? And then repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then inside of that space of time where you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to have 4 strums of notes or chords in this case because we're holding a chord. All right? So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move your fingers over to chord F and do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back to C, key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, actually, there are some songs that are built on just 2 keys. So, if you know such a song, you can start playing that simple song with just these 2 chords. To give you an example, F, this is a song by one of my big brothers, and he just uses only 2 chords. One night as I was sleeping, one night as I was sleeping, the Lord opened my eyes to see. The Lord opened my eyes to see. I see the Savior coming. I see my Jesus coming back again to take me home. Oh, one night as I was sleeping, one night as I was sleeping, the Lord opened my eyes to see. The Lord opened my eyes to see. I see my Savior coming. I see the angels coming back again in the clouds of glory to take me home. All right, lovely song. Simple chords, 2 chords, C to F. So now, if that strumming pattern sounds complex or complicated, you can do your simple 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to slow down the tempo, okay? You don't have to play as fast as I'm playing right now. Slow it down, go at your own pace until when you are able to switch between keys fast enough. But a good practice will be to get either a digital metronome. You can download one on your mobile device and use a digital metronome, set it, probably you can start from 55. After a while, if you feel that's so slow for you, move it to 60. Just keep moving within a step of 5, 5, 5 until you get to a very comfortable tempo using that metronome, okay? And if you have a piano or a keyboard in the house, you can also use the metronome feature and then set the tempo you want to help you stay on beat to be able to follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One night as I was sleeping, 2, 3, 4. One night as I was sleeping, 2, 3, 4. The Lord opened my eyes to see, 2, 3, 4. The Lord opened my eyes to see, 2, 3, 4. I see my Savior coming, 2, 3, 4. I see the Master coming back again to take me home. A song about rapture. All right, let's get back to the next chord. The next chord we're going to learn from the chart, just as you have it downloaded already, is going to be the G chord. All right? And for the G chord, we're still using the first 3 fingers only. Finger 3, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3. All right? Now, on the chart, you see how it started from finger 2 on string 6, fret 3, followed by finger 1, string 5, fret 2, followed by finger 3, also on string 1, fret 3. Okay? Also on fret 3, but this time around string 1. So you have 2 G's represented. Octave high difference. Do, 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 do. All right? So, and then make sure that you are not touching anything in between. Just these three strings, and then you strum. Make sure you can hear yourself clearly. So that is one way to position your fingers to play the key of G. Another way to position your fingers for the key of G, which I would like for you to try the 2 of them and then make a decision, whichever one you feel more comfortable with, is to begin with finger 3 on string 6, fret 3. Okay, finger 3, string 6, fret 3. Followed by finger 2, string 5, fret 2. All right. And then finger 4, string 1, fret 3. All right, so that's how we have it. This is your key G. Make sure you can hear each string ringing out clearly, distinctively on its own. All right, once you have that locked in, now we can begin to play our progression. C, F, back to C, and then from C we move to G. From G we go back to C. All right, so we're going to be moving using a simple progression, and we'll sing a couple of songs using that same simple progression. All right, hope that sounds good to you. All right. For now, let's just work out a strumming pattern to make sure that we are able to follow the strumming, and then focus on the switching between one key to the next key. It will take a while, so use a metronome to try to kind of push yourself to move when you need to move. Okay, try to move along with me in this exercise to help yourself be able to grasp switching from C to F, from F back to C, from C to G, from G back to C. All right, so let's try that. We'll be using the count of 4 like we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. To F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. To G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're already playing a song just by strumming 4 times on each of these keys. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh Lord, my God, let's try that. Oh Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name, oh Lord, my God. How excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name. One more time. Oh Lord, my God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. How excellent is your name, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God, Jehovah. You are the most high, Jehovah. You are the most high God. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good stuff. All right. I look forward to seeing you in the next class where we'll work on the A minor key. Feel free to try that on your own once you've downloaded the chord chart. Try to work on the A minor key, and then we'll work on a few more songs using the simple progression. Then we advance into other songs that require the 4 chords. That is chord C, F, G, and A minor. All right? I look forward to seeing you there. Don't stop practicing. Keep working on it. I believe in you, and I look forward to seeing you become a great guitarist, a great worshiper. to the glory of God. Bye-bye now. See you in the next lesson.